Good morning, children. I will move to part 4 of this chapter, history chapter, and we will move to the topic of Battle of Buxar, that is on page number 5. And along with this topic, I will also do the next topic on the same page, that is expansion of the company rule. Now, in the previous video, I have told you about the Battle of Plassey. Okay, and in that I have told that the Battle of Plassey had took place between Robert Clive and Sirajuddaulah, and how Sirajuddaullah's own commander, okay, he had cheated him, and because of his cheating, Sirajuddaulah had lost the battle. Okay, and who was his commander? Okay, his commander's name was Mir Jafar. Okay. Now, after the Battle of Plassey, Mir Jafar was being made the Nawab of Bengal. Britishers ने किसको अब बना दिया? Mir Jafar को. Okay, and when he was being made as the Nawab, the British people used to extract so much money from him. Plenty of wealth was being extracted from Mir Jafar. Okay, now because of this, what happened? The East India Company managed to dethrone Mir Jafar. Okay, Mir Jafar को भी ऐसा लगता था कि मैं और आगे बढ़ूं और ऐसा करूं, तो उन्होंने ये सोच करके अब मिर जाफर बहुत ज़्यादा उनको हैंडल नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, तो उन्होंने मिर जाफर को डीथ्रोन कर दिया. इज़न्ट इट? डीथ्रोन करके किसको थ्रोन पे लाए? मिर कासिम को. ओके, एंड हु वाज मिर कासिम? He was the son-in-law of Mir Jafar. See, after the Battle of Plassey, Mir Jafar was replaced by his son-in-law Mir Qasim, and he was made the Nawab of Bengal. He granted the British the right to collect revenues from the district of Bengal. Mir Qasim ne, he gave the Britishers to right to collect the revenue from Bengal. Okay, Mir Qasim had also, उसको बनाया किसने? Britishers ने. So he allowed the Britishers to collect the revenue from Bengal. So now slowly and gradually what happened? These Britishers were just not traders. आए तो ट्रेड करने के लिए थे, but now they started having control on our नवाब. हमारे नवाबों के ऊपर ही उनको कंट्रोल करने लगे. See here, this is the pictures of Mir Jafar, okay, the commander in chief of Sirajuddaulah, and this picture Sirajuddaulah of Nawab of Bengal. Okay, now Mir Qasim soon grew tired of British control and set about consolidating his power and position. Mir Qasim को भी ऐसा लगा कि now Britishers are having a rule on us, they are having a control on us, so he got tired of the British control. Okay, and वो अपना power कायम रखना चाहता था. To improve his finances, he tried to force the employees of the East India Company to pay duty for their private trade, which they were using to amass personal wealth. All the traders जो आए थे under the British rule, under the East India Company, अब मिर कासिम ने उनको भी बोला कि तुमको भी ड्यूटी देनी पड़ेगी. ओके, तो नाउ ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के जो ट्रेडर्स थे, नाउ दे डिड नॉट वांट टू पे ड्यूटी. वो पहले तो बिना ड्यूटी के ही काम ट्रेड कर रहे थे, isn't it? So when he was unable to do so, he granted a free trade to all Indians as well. ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के ट्रेडर्स ने तो उनको ड्यूटी नहीं दिया, तो व्हाट ही डू, ही गिव अलाउड फ्री ट्रेड टू इंडियंस ऑल्सो, कि तुम बंगाल में ट्रेड करो बट यू डोंट हैव टू पे द ड्यूटीज. दिस प्लेस द इंडियन ट्रेडर्स ऑन इक्वल फुटिंग विद द कंपनीज ट्रेडर्स. सो अब इंडिया के जो बिजनेसमैन थे, दे स्टार्टेड अर्निंग एट द सेम लेवल जितना ईस्ट इंडिया कंपनी के ट्रेडर्स अर्न कर रहे थे. Okay, so now this was again not approved, we can say, by the Britishers. Okay, so we can say there was a fight between this Mir Qasim and the Britishers. Now the Battle of Buxar was fought on 23rd October 1764 between the forces under the command of British East India Company led by Hector Munro and the combined army of Mir Qasim. Okay, Mir Qasim, he thought I will be alone, so he took the help of his we can say friends. Okay, the Nawab of Bengal, he was Mir Qasim, the Nawab of Bengal. Then Shuja Uddullah, he was the Nawab of Oudh, and the Mughal king Shah Alam II. Okay, so Mir Qasim ने किन किन से हेल्प ली? शुजाउद्दौला and Shah Alam से. The battle fought at Buxar, then within the territory of Bengal. मतलब battle of Buxar was there in Bengal itself. कहाँ पे लड़ी गई थी? बंगाल में ही. A town located on the bank of Ganges river about 130 kilometers west of Patna was a decisive victory for the British East India Company. All these Nawabs were together, the Nawab of Bengal, the Nawab of Oudh, okay, and Shah Alam, okay, ये तीनों साथ में थे, but then also they lost, isn't it? They lost against the Britishers, means Britishers were more powerful. और अब after the this victory of Battle of Buxar, these Britishers became more and more powerful. See, Clive defeated them, means the combined forces of all three, and Mir Qasim fled away. वो भाग गया. While the others signed the Treaty of Allahabad with the British. Okay, the next other two rulers, they signed the Treaty of Allahabad with the Britishers. As a result, all the territories were returned to the Nawab of Oudh except Kora and Allahabad, which were given to the emperor along with an annual pension. Okay, तो Mir Qasim had fled away और बाकी के जो नवाब थे उन्होंने ब्रिटिशर्स के साथ दे साइन द ट्रीटी, उन्होंने ट्रीटी साइन किया. ओके, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस ट्रीटी सम एरियाज ऑफ अलाहाबाद एंड सम एरियाज ऑफ कोरा वर रिटर्न बैक टू देयर नवाब. Again the pictures I have taken of Robert Clive, you can see, and Mir Qasim. Okay, he was the son-in-law of Mir Jafar. Now Mir Jafar was brought back as the Nawab of Bengal. Though the Nawab continued to be responsible for the administration of the provinces, the revenue from the land now went to the British. This was called the system of dual government, an unfortunate system that ruined Bengal. अब जब Mir Qasim भाग गया तो what happened? Again Mir Jafar was brought to the throne. Okay, Mir Qasim के बाद वापस से किसको लाया गया? Mir Jafar को. Okay, and अब ब्रिटिशर्स ने एक नया सिस्टम स्टार्ट किया, दैट वाज नोन एज द्विमुखी शासन और द ड्यूअल सिस्टम. ओके, नाउ व्हाट वाज देयर इन द ड्यूअल सिस्टम? ओके, in the dual system the company, the East India Company started collecting revenues. जो भी revenue आता था from Bengal, it was gone with the Britishers. Britishers used to take away that revenue, but who has to do the ruling? संभालना किसको पड़ता था पूरे एरिया को या पूरे टेरिटरी को? The Nawab. The Nawab had to take the responsibility of handling the territory or the region. Okay, and जितना रेवेन्यू आता था वो ब्रिटिशर्स ले तो जाते थे, बट दे डिड नॉट यूज दैट रेवेन्यू टू मेक एनी इम्प्रूवमेंट इन बंगाल. ओके, बंगाल रेवेन्यू आया, ब्रिटिशर्स ले गए, बट वो अपने लिए यूज करने लगे. दे डिड नॉट यूज फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द पीपल ऑफ बंगाल. ओके, व्हिच वाज स्टेडीली ड्रेन्ड ऑफ इट्स वेल्थ. This system continued till 1772 when Warren Hastings became the Governor General. Okay, and all this continued till which year? Till 1772. Okay, with the conquest of Bengal ended the first phase of British conquest of India. They were now virtual rulers of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. So now the Britishers became the rulers of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. They started collecting revenue from all the three areas, three regions, Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. The Nawab of Oudh and Karnataka were their dependents. Okay, the Nawab of Oudh और इन्होंने तो this treaty sign की थी with the Britishers, and the Karnataka are the small Mughal rulers. उसके लिए नाम use किया गया है Karnataka. These are the other small rulers. They all became dependent on the Britishers. The Mughal emperor was their pensioner. The next and the final phase of British conquest lasted from 1765 to 1857. All the Mughal emperors became their pensioners. Pensioner मतलब उनको कुछ पैसा दिया जाता था कि सिर्फ अपनी एरिया को संभालो, बाकी जो रेवेन्यू आया वो कौन ले जाता था? That was took away by the Britishers. Okay, and this all lasted from 1765 till 1857. In this almost 100 years, they brought Indian subcontinent under their rule. So we can say कि after Battle of Buxar 1764 में जब Battle of Buxar हुआ, उसके बाद दे स्टार्टेड कलेक्टिंग रेवेन्यू, दे स्टार्टेड कैप्चरिंग टेरिटरीज और अपना होल्ड करते गए. एंड इन नियरली 100 years time period till 1857 तक they brought nearly full of India under their rule. Okay, and what had happened in 1857, that we will study later on. Okay, now we'll move to the next topic, that is the expansion of the company rule. Now the English government had passed a regulating act in 1773, and according to this the governor of Bengal was made the governor general, and all the trade and political activities of the company were brought under their direct control. उनके पूरे कंट्रोल में कर दिया गया. ओके, एंड किसके कंट्रोल में? गवर्नर जनरल, कि जो भी उस एरिया का गवर्नर जनरल होगा वो ही पूरे उस एरिया को संभालेगा. एवरीथिंग वॉज इन द हैंड्स ऑफ गवर्नर जनरल. ओके, सो अब बंगाल का गवर्नर जनरल किसको बनाया गया? वॉरेन हेस्टिंग्स को. ही बिकेम द फर्स्ट गवर्नर जनरल. देन आफ्टर वॉरेन हेस्टिंग्स कॉर्नवालिस बिकेम द गवर्नर जनरल. ओके, देन आफ्टर वॉरेन हेस्टिंग्स हु बिकेम द गवर्नर जनरल? कॉर्नवालिस. Then the third Mysore war took place between Tipu Sultan and Cornwallis, and Cornwallis joined hands with Marathas and Nizam and defeated Tipu Sultan. During this war, what did Cornwallis do? He joined hands with Marathas and Nizam. Nizam और Marathas के साथ उन्होंने अपना हाथ मिलाया या फ्रेंडशिप कर दिया, and they defeated Tipu Sultan. Okay, at that time Tipu Sultan was known as the Tiger of Mysore. Okay, but then also he was being defeated. Why? Because of the joined hands, because the company or the Britishers had joined hands with Marathas and Nizam. Okay, now after Cornwallis, who became the governor general? Sir John Shore. Okay, Sir John Shore ka bhi, he had adopted we can say some policies, और जिसकी वजह से British rule थोड़ा power थोड़ा कम होता गया, and the Marathas became stronger. So now the Britishers realized कि जॉन शोर को हटाना चाहिए और उनको वापस बुला देना चाहिए. तो now who became the governor general? Wellesley. Wellesley came after Sir John Shore, and Wellesley ने देखा कि I have to control full of India, मुझे पूरा ब्रिटिश रूल एक्सपांड करना है. तो उन्होंने एक सिस्टम स्टार्ट किया, that was known as subsidiary alliance system. Okay, this subsidiary alliance system I will explain you in the next video. beta go through all the pages. This fifth page पे मैंने दोनों topics cover किए हैं. Okay, the battle of Plassey, the battle of Buxar and the expansion of the company rule. Okay, thank you children, have a nice day.